Good evening, everyone. This is 5 at 5 at 9 because today my guest is in a different time zone. I'm wearing my lovely fake fur. And you already know who today's guest is. It's the amazing Courtney Act. Hey, babes. You look incredible.
Dankeschön.
So gerne.
Ich kann nicht glauben, dass es keine Butter ist.
Ich konnte es noch nie glauben, dass es keine Butter ist. But you know what? Actually, tell the story why you keep on telling me that you can't believe that this is butter.
I think I was in like grade 9 or 10 at school, and I learnt Japanese. And the other language that you could learn was German. And some kids from the other class looked up, I can't believe it's not butter, in this German to English dictionary. And for some reason, I just remembered I know, ich kann nicht glauben, dass das keine Butter ist.
Correct.
Or, ich kann nicht glauben, dass es keine Butter ist.
Also correct.
Ich kann nicht glauben, dass es nicht ein Butter ist.
But well, yeah, close enough. Close enough. You are quite linked to the German language because it is not the first time that I translated something for you. Because you did songs.
Yes.
And I think I translated it in a very bad way. Even, someone in your, musical surroundings did say, well, that's not proper German.
No, Cameron, who was directing the show, he was like, wait, did the person who did this translation, were they Austrian? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I think the first time we've met was on Live Ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 2014. You had just won Eurovision that year.
I was the coming home queen. That was fun.
I just remembered that I found the messages that you sent me before we met on my Facebook, I think.
Yeah. What did I write you? Because I remember I did a little fangirl.
This is the 16th of February 2009 at 2:13 a.m. Hi there. I have a question. I know you're a professional artist, but what do you think about my try being a lady? I'm very excited about your comment. Oh my God, I hope my English is not too bad. Greets, Tom.
Oh. That's crazy. Well, this is how long we've known each other, and we work together quite on, regular basis, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, your concert at the Sydney Opera House with the Sydney Symphony Orchestra was just epic.
I loved it so much.
And then again this year.
And I mean, and we performed together. I asked you if you want to join me on stage, and I think it was for both of us. Our duet was, it was very interesting how we did it. I think we both would be okay if we do it another time. Probably nobody will really recognize because the orchestra was so professional. And it was basically me fucking it up. So
that was the best part. Where like a 40-piece orchestra, we're singing away, and then it stops, and you look at me, and I'm like, and the whole orchestra, 40 pieces, just stops on a dime, and then you're like, and I'm like, no, I think it was your bit. Like, oh, boom, and then the 40 pieces just starts back up. They didn't miss a beat. It was amazing.
It was incredible. Anything you do comes with a message. So how are you naturally a person who is,
I think
looking for?
Yeah, the weird part is I think that I've always been trying to imbue message into my work, but for the longest time, no one really cared. Yeah. I think I've always been looking for meaning in life. I love having fun. I love making a dick joke, but I think if I can do those things and bring meaning to it, and I think sometimes I struggle to find the balance because I always want to put too much meaning in, and so I have to bring it back and make it more accessible and fun because people don't want to sit there and just be like, wagged.
So when did you move to the States?
I moved to the States in like 2010, 2011. But weirdly, in Australia, moving to the States was never, like, no one did it back then. I've just been writing about this over the last week because I'm writing a book at the moment, which is fun.
I love it.
And I've been writing about when I first got to America. I didn't even want to come to America. We ended up booking like a tour around America. And so you can tour the whole country in Australia in a week.
Yeah.
And in the US, I landed and I had like 9 gigs booked. And it was just like, I had no idea of how many people and how many opportunities there were and how big the country is. It just kind of made me fall in love with the opportunity. And also Los Angeles, like most attractive person in every city and the second most attractive person in every city all moved to Los Angeles to like be discovered and become a star.
But I mean, it is quite a kind of the energy in LA where you really can do it and where you focus on it. When I've been there, it really it sucks you in because you're like, oh yes, I'm the one. You live now in the UK, like that's your home base now.
Yeah.
I can remember when you said you moved to Europe and you were like, oh, I can come over every weekend and whatever, and I thought, wait, what? And but I always forget that, you know, back to Australia to go from A to B, it's like,
yeah.
And you came over and we had the best weekend, I would say. It was so much fun.
It had everything. It had like friends, it had debauchery, it had sunshine, it had romance, it had everything you want from a weekend in Vienna.
Yes, it had everything. Babe, I can't wait till all of this is over and you come back to Europe and we see each other again, or anywhere else in the world.
Yeah. Are you allowed out of the house yet?
Well, yeah, our lockdown practically ends tomorrow. Many of the restaurants will open in 2 weeks, but you know, it goes slowly, step by step. The first reaction I got when I read this, I was like, I'm not ready yet.
Right?
I'm not ready yet. I have to stay inside for at least more weeks. No. But now I'm happy to see my friends and yeah. Babe. Thank you so much. Wow. Have a lovely day. I love you and I miss you and I can't wait to see you.
Bye.
Bye, babes. Thanks. Oh, thank you, everybody. It's bittersweet, I have to say. It's bittersweet to meet your friends online because then you realize more how much you miss them. I love all of you. Thank you so much for watching 5 at 5 at 9. And have a lovely evening. I'm gonna have a drink now.